Alright, this is just a quick video for myself. It's the 11th of July 2026. And fuck. Time has been flying. Time has been absolutely flying. Flying by. It's July 2026. My friend told me, oh, in 13 days it's your birthday. I'm like, fuck. I'm about to turn 23. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But look at where I am. I have to close this door because it looks bad. But yeah. Last year I came to the fucking Gold Coast and now I'm back here. I need to put on the air conditioning. And yeah, here I'm sitting, recording, and I started this video because something that has become so apparent to me is that, and you know, people have told me this, I've watched content of this, and it's like, you cannot plan your way out of stuff. You need to, like, you have to start doing, and by doing, you will figure it out along the way, and it all makes sense. But I think I just have seen in the two things that, you know, I have not been taking action in for that long, which was like dating and making these educational videos. Like, I have been planning in those two areas for so long, instead of taking imperfect action. And it's like me giving myself now the same advice as other people gave to me. It's not really helping, but I think a big insight that I got is that, like, things not going the way you want or expect can teach you so much more than planning. Like, just by me going on dates, just by me dating, I figure out so much better which actions to take next, which I could have never figured out by just planning. The same with these videos. Like yesterday, I scripted this video, like business finance related video, and with the examples, and then I started recording it, and it went I felt uncomfortable recording it. It went bad. It was terrible, and yeah, it just went bad. And it's like, oh fuck. But it was like the best thing that I could have done, and I'm so happy I just started and recorded, because I got so many insights about, you know, why it didn't feel like flowing, why maybe a few videos ago that I made were more flowing than that. We're still not close to perfect, but this one was worse. Like, it was worse, and it's like, what did it do? It's like, oh, I scripted everything perfectly, and I wanted to follow the script, and it felt so forced, and I didn't come across well. And what did those other videos have? It's like, well, I just had an idea. I wrote down a few points that I wanted to hit on my notebook. That's why I have this notebook here, because I want this only to use when I'm recording my videos. And I just went over it. And I also realized, well, that are also the videos that I find most value when I watch them of someone else. And so I was like, well, I still want to have an understanding of the topic. So, when I start preparing a video, I naturally start making a script. So what would be a good style for me now to just go on with and to test is to basically still do the same thing, like deep thinking about a topic, writing a lot of stuff about it, and then once I have a certain understanding about it, and I think, oh, I make a video about this thing, I write down the big idea that I want to get across, the few points, that's it, start the video, because then I already prepared. And I'm now stopping myself to realize, like, all right, I have to speak from the chest and more slow. Since then, I have it prepared, and like, I've already studied it. I know what I'm going to talk about. I know which points I want to hit. And yes, I will not 100% probably hit the script, but that's what I want to iterate on. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to I don't want to necessarily train myself to only be able to perform when I have a perfect script. No, I want to be able to perform in any format about topics that I deeply understand. I want to deeply understand topics and then be able to teach them to other people. And that's what I try to do, and that's what I try to become better at, and just taking that fucking action. Like, and even with the topics of the videos, like, I have done so much planning, and the best thing I could do was during a repetition, it's going completely terrible, but I then knowing how I not want to do it, and well, I maybe want to do it like this, and I try that and figure out along the way, because at the end of the day, there's no perfect way to do it. Like, for example, with scripting videos, some people are just pressing on the camera and start rambling, and it works well for them. Some make a full script, some make bullet points. Like, everyone does it a different way, and you can find good performing YouTubers who are doing completely opposite things. So I can find my own way in doing in doing this. But I can only figure that out by actually taking the action. And yeah, somehow all I needed was also this bit of momentum, because now I know I just have to put on the camera and start iterating on this. And although, like, I have been taking good action, I have been now making some videos, I have been putting myself out there and dating. So I have been doing those things. But yeah, still, it's like, time fucking flies, man. Time fucking flies. But as long as I'm taking the right actions, I'm fine with myself and I feel good. So right now I'm gonna record some videos and we will see what comes out of that. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that now. Taking good action, going further, bam bam bam. So let's fucking get it.